Have you ever stood in a room and felt watched? Like the walls themselves are holding their breath, waiting for you to notice. 3 weeks after we moved into 657 Boulevard, my 6-year-old daughter Emma told me someone was whispering her name through the air vent. I told her it was the pipes. Old house stuff. But I lied. Not to her, to myself. Because 2 nights earlier, I'd received a letter. No return address. No stamp. Just 6 words in jagged black ink. I watch. I learn. I wait. We thought we were lucky. New job, new state, a big old house in a quiet New Jersey town. Brick porch, swinging bench, maple trees, everything Instagram perfect. Claire, my wife, called it a second chance. After the miscarriage and everything else, this place felt like an apology from the universe. We had savings from her mom's inheritance, and I just landed a remote product design contract with Google. Emma had her own room, and for the first time in a year, she laughed again. We met the neighbors. Polite, all smiles. A little too curious, maybe, but Claire said that's how small towns worked. Then the first letter came. Folded into thirds, it slid through the door slot while we were out getting groceries. No name, no return, just, welcome home, Brody family. I see you brought a dog. Smart, but she won't help you. Not when the house remembers me. Claire brushed it off. Probably teenagers. It's a big house, people get weird about local history. But it didn't stop. The second letter was angrier. You painted over the nursery walls. Why? Didn't you read what was scratched beneath the coat? That made my blood freeze. Because we had repainted the nursery, and the contractor had texted me a weird photo, something etched deep into the drywall. A child's handwriting, over and over, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. We didn't tell Emma, but she started waking up screaming. Said, the boy in the wall keeps tapping. I didn't sleep. I sat up at night in the hallway with a baseball bat. I told myself I was protecting my family, but I didn't believe that. I started digging. Public records, police reports, old building permits. That's when I found out there were 3 previous owners in the last 6 years. And all of them moved out within months. The last one left in the middle of the night. Didn't even take their furniture. And here's the weirdest part, no sale history before 1999. Nothing. The entire house's past was missing. I set up a baby monitor in the attic. At 3:11 a.m. I heard breathing, not just the wind, not pipes, breathing, deliberate, shallow, close to the mic. I ran up, flashlight shaking in my hand. Nothing, just old insulation, cobwebs, and a draft that smelled like wet metal. Claire begged me to stop, said I was scaring Emma, but then she heard it too. The scratching, the footsteps in the walls, not on the floor, inside it, and the third letter came. Do you hear me yet? I never left, you're just the next in line. Then came the real twist. A neighbor, an old man named Hal, pulled me aside one night. Said, you ever wonder why the city never raised this house? They tried, twice, but every time, someone dies first. I asked him what he meant. He just said, some homes have memories, some remember what was buried inside them. What would you do? Leave with your daughter in the middle of the night, or stay, and find out who, or what, is watching you? Let me know in the comments. Because I chose wrong, I'm not crazy. I found the crawl space a week later. Hidden behind the furnace, small, cramped, with a sleeping bag, old children's shoes, and Polaroids of Emma sleeping last Tuesday when I was out of town, and Claire swore she locked all the doors. I confronted the police. They said no sign of forced entry. Suggested maybe I took the pictures myself and didn't remember. They filed a wellness check on me. Claire started locking the bedroom door against me. Whatever was in the walls, it wasn't just watching. It was turning us on each other. More stories like this. Hit subscribe. This is only the beginning. If this blew your mind, the next one's worse.